Hey everyone, I was reading this news about Brazil, how thousands of protesters and police clash in Brazil, dispute or plea to the country's leader for end of the into the violence there. Now, the world's got enough problems, but if the president of Brazil doesn't help, since it failed to quarrel with mass protesters. Now, estimated 250,000 people in more than 100 cities returned to the streets overnight, according to the police count published in the website of Brazil Global TV network. In some areas, police and demonstrators clash, dispute. Ms Rousseff plead for the end of violence across the nation. People gathered to announce the legislation known as PAC 37 that would limit the power of federal prosecutors to investigate crime, which many fear will hinder attempts to jail corrupt politicians. Now, in the southern eastern city of Belo Horizonte, I think it is, more than 70,000 people chanting the cup for home rally outside the stadium, while Mexico and Japan took part of Confederations Cup game. Now, the dress rehearsal for the next year's World Cup. Now, police appear fired tear gas when some of the demonstrators hurled stones and tried to break through the stadium security barrier. 15 people were reported hurt in the clashes. Now, the problem is, if the government cannot fix this problem, they need to listen to their people, which this wouldn't happen if they listen to the people. Now, many Brazilians hope that Rousseff's words after several days of silence from the leader would soothe tensions to help avoid more violence, but not everyone is convinced by her promises of action. Now, early 500 footballs, each with the Red Cross painted, have been planted into the sand of Rio Beach. Now, representing 500,000 murders in Brazil in the last decades. Now, I'm looking at the picture. It's shocking imaging of. It would look like D-Day on landing on our military on beaches, dying. It's just how they got these aligned up. It's almost like you're landing on the beach. You're seeing all these little soccer balls, or all soccer balls, but with red crosses on them. It's a sea of Red Cross with all the soccer balls. Now, the use of these footballs was another reference to the money that has been lavish on World Cup, a growing theme that mass protesters that began over bus fares too. So the government will listen to their people and do something about it before it gets too out of hand. For more people get hurt, do what the people ask. But people want that to change now. Want hospitals, schools, and security all to fight standard. The demonstration was set up by the non-government organization when has been trying to deal with the homicide problems in that country and precautionary built sanctuary towns that cling to the mountains around Rio. Now, this other recurring theme of demonstration, they felt it's time do more. Greater number enjoy the wealth of it's Philip's time to agree to enjoy the wealth of the nation now. It's wealth, remembering the 40 million Brazilians have crossed the poverty line into last decade. They're showing pictures of people throwing the soccer balls up in the air. Now, Marxist revolutionary had helped bring wealth and democracy to people when she fought against Brazil back in 64 to 84 military regime. Now, the president tried to oppose protesters with an offer social reform policy. She also told the Brazilians that her struggles have given them the right to demonstrate. Now, the president's standing as a revolutionary is the thing that might just help her ride out the waves of the protesters. But their feelings on the streets that only now are the people taking political government control. But they're thinking it's going to be time, big change in Brazil, because for the first time in 20 years, they fought the government class. So hopefully the government will see the light here, and some people can get what they're asking for to help with all these problems with people who were murdered, and they need that extra boost to make sure the government is putting people behind bars who are murdering these people. And I believe that something needs to be done. It's just don't find clues to help solve their cases, but just like show them off, like they're dead. No, the family wants to know who did it. You need to find them. It's like the United States. We have to find these people who killed these people. We don't leave a stone unturned until we find them and stuff. Well, that's all I got. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.